saying. So what?
Well, because you're trying to fire me, and I want to work at this company.
I'm the CEO of this company. If I'm talking, don't interrupt.
The Mrbeast drama just took an insane twist. Seriously, I don't think this drama is gonna ever end. So, Soggy Cereal, one of the YouTubers I commonly watch, just released a video debunking a lot of stuff Dogpack talked about. So today we will be getting into it and discussing whether or not, in the end, is Mrbeast innocent or not. Well, in this video, we're gonna figure it out. And Mrbeast actually ended up commenting on this video. I found a link on Reddit to it so I can verify this comment is in fact real. Finally, a video that doesn't spread baseless slander about me, lol. This is a screenshot from the actual comment, like I took the screenshot. Yeah, it's wild. The drama is only getting crazier. So sit back, we are gonna get into it.
I was the manager of Dogpack 404 for a time being.
If you had to describe the working conditions when Dawson was working with you in ideation with one word, what word would it be?
I would say it was depressing.
I'm starting to think this entire situation might be a revenge plot because Dogpack got mad about, like, getting fired.
I became suspicious of Dogpack 404 after he called me overdramatic for not wanting to spread serious accusations with unsubstantiated and easily refutable evidence. As well as because he tried to silence me with threats of slander after I started suspecting him of lying.
This entire drama is just revenge after revenge. Like, you're mad at Dogpack for arguing with you online. Dogpack's mad for getting fired. It's just like a never-ending loop.
We can all agree that Lunchley, kinda cringe. Logan Paul KSI collab, kinda, that's a yikes out of 10, okay?
I'm glad he's criticizing Mrbeast in some way because I could see someone like him getting paid off, and it's just suspicious in this video because he's interviewing employees. He has weird voice recordings of Dogpack. Like, it's obvious, like, Mrbeast has been helping him and he must be in contact with him. So at least it's not 100% on Mrbeast's side.
He'll be in videos, and whenever he is, he's wearing a mask.
Just saying that out loud makes it sound like a contrived side plot in a badly written Netflix series, since state banishments are extremely rare.
I'll summarize this part for you. In other words, Mrbeast did not know about Delaware, so he debunks Dogpack's mask part and proves that Jimmy was just young and trying to hire people, and overall didn't know about Delaware's past.
Impulsive 19-year-old randomly thrown into fame, he went to his local Best Buy and asked its employees if they wanted to work for him, naively thinking that a multi-billion-dollar company would have at least made sure to not hire criminals and especially to not hire a registered sex offender as store manager. 19-year-old Mrbeast didn't do background checks.
But what about Chris? What about the crypto scams?
Do you really want me to go into detail about how you and your cronies tricked an employee into saying what you wanted him to say to support your lies, and then you guys recording him and using that recording without his consent? Okay. Hi, Garrett.
Yeah, it was not to my knowledge that I was being recorded at all. You know, I have a friend who, you know, I worked with plenty of times outside of Mrbeast. Just thought it was just like a normal call, just checking up on him checking up on me, and, you know.
So Dogpack basically tricked this dude into talking about Mrbeast because they were basically like gossiping, you know, like you do with your friend, but he recorded him and put him on his video without his consent, which is just really sad. Soggy Cereal goes on to talk about the war crime when Mrbeast made Jake the Weddle stay awake, and it was like this whole torture thing. Well, his first argument is that it was used as a joke. He didn't actually experience a war crime because it's against your will.
Oh, so it was a joke.
I don't really agree with this argument, to be honest, because he was pressured like it was his job. So while he could have walked out, it's like, it's your job, so you're pressured not to. Sorry, Soggy, that's one point on Dogpack's side. I'm going to have to side with him on this one. What Jimmy did to him was completely wrong, and calling it a joke doesn't really justify it.
They're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists.
I don't care if you don't like Jake Weddle as a person, but he literally went through torture. Whether his friend joked about it or not doesn't change the fact that he went through torture.
Did Mrbeast really commit 3 malicious and predatory illegal lotteries as get-rich-quick scheme? Dogpack claims they only informed people on the website that no purchase was necessary. But did you read the description? You know, the description which I got via the Wayback Machine, where it literally says free entry available on site? Oh, but wait, you never actually found the description of that video, did you?
I still don't know if I buy that argument, but moving on, he talks about the CP, and I gotta side with Soggy Cereal. Rosanna and Dogpack did not fact check this at all. It was incredibly disappointing because the person they presented in the video was not a minor, and it's just like, you gotta fact check stuff like this. And I didn't like how excited Dogpack was in the WestJet video when he talked about finding CP. You realize CP means there's a victim, right? It's not like exciting and happy. I get you want revenge on Mrbeast because his team fired you, but it's still like, you should not be excited about these kind of things. It just feels what he wants from this is just not good.
Well, the new Feastables formula has more sugar and calories than Hershey's.
Mrbeast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's and even more sugar and more calories per bar.
Well, that'd be pretty messed up after Mrbeast actively advertised his chocolate to be healthier than Hershey's. Luckily, it's just another lie. Dogpack is being deceitful here because he's comparing a single serving sized 43 grams Hershey's bar to a 2 serving sized 60 grams Feastables bar.
Okay, that is kind of deceitful, but the bars are pretty similar in size, and putting 2 servings on a bar that big is kind of deceitful of Mrbeast to do, because most people, like, let's be honest, no one's gonna eat just half the bar. Everyone eats the whole bar. So, like, if you're gonna make a candy bar, just make it 1 serving. So overall, it's still kind of deceitful.
Instead of comparing it to a 1 serving size 35 grams Feastables bar. While if you recalculate the ingredients of both to 43
I
grams,
wonder if Mrbeast sent him that bar, like, as a reward. Thank you for making this video. No, I'm joking. I know.
then you'll see that Feastables still has less sugar than Hershey.
Pit is fake.
No, it's not. Here's footage of them digging the pit. You know what? Here's a crew member's footage of the 2 non-CGI buses and non-CGI train being in the pit after they drove them in there.
Shredder is CGI.
Nope. At this timestamp, they do shred an actual Lamborghini in a legitimate shredder.
I hope Soggy did debate in high school because he's pretty good at refuting arguments.
This car is digitally lifted.
This car isn't digitally lifted, however they did change the original red coloring to blue to make a visual distinction between the first rocket car they launched and failed, which was red, and the second one they launched, which succeeded but was also red.
These 3 examples they can prove aren't rigged. Like, that doesn't mean that other stuff isn't fake, you know? This is 3 examples, but that doesn't prove that his stuff isn't fake overall.
This accusation of Dogpack 404 actually upset this engineering YouTuber who passionately worked on that rocket car for months to get it working, just to have this goober claim that it's fake.
The next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to your channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
The Samsung giveaway was legit. Here you can see old testimonies from random subscribers.
That's not what he's arguing, though. He's arguing that he's using giveaways to get kids to subscribe. He's arguing that, like, he's using these giveaways to make children feel like they have a chance at winning. Yeah, maybe he does actually do these giveaways, but obviously 99.999% won't win. I think that's more of his argument. I don't think he does argue that they're fake. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments.
Also, PewDiePie never bashed that clip. It's just another example of Dogpack's manipulative editing.
Okay, that goes to Soggy Cereal. That makes me mad. Dude, why would you... I mean, he is talking about a similar topic, to be fair, but yeah, it is a little annoying and a little manipulative that he did at that.
Mrbeast knows this, but, you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability.
Also, me disproving cheap attempts at slander from this guy doesn't mean I'm defending this guy.
Well, you are kind of defending him, to be honest. You are kind of dismissing some of the stuff he's done. So far, you've kind of dismissed the torture that Jake went through and said because one of his friends admitted he was joking about it, that somehow makes it not torture. So I don't think you're not defending him. I think you're pretty much defending him and you're gonna get something out of this. I don't know what. I don't know if you're gonna be in a Mrbeast video in the future, but yeah, I don't see you super credible here. either.
In my opinion, blindly taking either side should be heavily frowned upon, because there are some very questionable and tough decisions Mrbeast has made that he needs to be held accountable, such as the lie of Feastables using child slavery. It takes a single Google search to find several public articles to prove that from October 2023, the same time when they took their slave-free banner off of the Feastables website, they've been in talks to join Tony Chocolonely's Open Chain Ethical Sourcing Initiative, and did so officially from March 2024, which, if you don't know, Tony Chocolonely's is a Dutch chocolate brand known for their goal to produce chocolate as ethically as possible.
Then my $6 a bar is going to a good cause. It's good chocolate, it's just kind of expensive, but glad it's going to a good cause.
And one of few companies legitimately doing so. I mean, now Feastables is the first major US-based company who joined them with the goal to actively reduce child labor and slavery in the chocolate production process.
Okay, it gets really interesting. Soggy shows a clip of Dogpack begging for his job back, kind of explaining the background of why he made this video. He's not doing it out of the goodness of his heart, sadly. He's doing it as revenge, which doesn't change what Mrbeast did, don't get me wrong. But it's just, there's no good guys in this situation. Mrbeast is bad, Dogpack's bad. There's no good people.
Back on everything that we're saying. So what?
Well, because you're trying to fire me, and I want to work at this company.
I'm the CEO of this company. If I'm talking, don't interrupt me. And I am telling you this is what's happening, and you're telling me that I'm wrong. I am not wrong. I've made the decision. Here, we will take care of.
I appreciate that. Can I please have a second chance?
It's not.
Just, if I'm getting paid, just let me come in and let me try to be coachable. If Hoodie changes his mind, can I? And I've been trying to get to this point of working on Mrbeast for a long time.
I wonder why he's trying to destroy Lokoya's life.
I would be very happy to have me. I don't care about the salary.
It's not. No. It's not going to happen, dude.
Or Doc Scara.
She's your hiring manager.
Or put a picture of his manager on his psychotic wall for no reason but personal spite.
Okay, we get that he's not credible, but like, what about the crypto scams? There's so much more that Mrbeast has done. Like, Dogpack himself, like, attacking him isn't gonna change what Mrbeast has done. Also, how in the living crap did you get a hold of those? You clearly have connections to his company, and I think you've probably been communicating with Mrbeast.
Ago. I'm the ideation strategist right now, ideation generator, coordinator, so that's my official title.
If I remember correctly, that is also where Dawson worked, or for the internet, Dogpack 404 worked, yeah. So he worked closely together with you.
Yeah, it was me and him in the department for about 2 weeks. It was just the two of us. Most of the time he was there was consumed in trying to get an Apple Vision Pro.
In conclusion, is Mrbeast innocent? Hell no. There is still tons of stuff on him, but yes, there have been some false accusations. Dogpack is not credible anymore. Dogpack is not a good person. Dogpack is a terrible employee, but Mrbeast is not a good guy. Remember, kids, even if someone becomes less credible, doesn't mean that we can let the person they're after slip through our fingers. Mrbeast still has crypto scams, the whole Lunchly drama. There's still a whole list of things, and some things I don't even think Soggy covered very well, like the illegal lotteries and Jake's torture. So overall, no, he's not off the hook. But in the end, Dogpack, yes, is not very credible anymore, and this situation is just a messy slop pile of garbage, and I'm just tired of it.